What a miserable, horrible day for a test ride. And there's some of the bikes that we're test riding. You'll find out in a minute which ones I'm going for. Oh, the old Gixxer. She does need to go, I don't ride her enough. Maybe this year she's going to be up for sale. We will see. Right, catch you in a bit. Right, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Suzuki V-Strom800. Okay, you've probably seen the video where I was out on the TT. Oh, putting my gloves on, horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, this should be a separate video. I'm out by myself, went have Shoei on comms on this one. So let's have a look at this ergonomics. Similar sort of likeness as the TT. What's the dash like? Similar sort of dash. Yep. We've got ABS on this one. So this is the V-Strom800D, I think. Let's see what this one's like. It is not a good day for test riding, but it is what it is. Yeah, I had trouble with that mirror, mate, as well. So switch gear exactly the same as the 8TT. The glasses are steaming up. I think the screen's pretty much the same as well. Obviously they're sharing the same DNA. Just got to wait for the bus to go out. Let's just feel what the riding position's like. I like it. Riding position. I am, to be honest, looking for a more upright bike. Gixxer's going to go. I am looking for an upright bike. And, you know, nothing too much CC either. So I'm thinking that the 800s, Suzuki 800s, are the perfect sort of CC point. So ergonomics, I like this riding position. I do. Oh, that's lovely. Little bit of playtime. So this engine, I don't know if it's slightly differently tuned in the V-Strom than the TT, but it seems similar. Obviously we're not giving it full beans in the wet. It's a lovely torquey motor, as long as it's not too low in the rev range. So I found 3000 pulls like a dream. A bit below that you try and pull in too higher a gear, it does chug a little bit. That's only to be expected. You know, I'm not a bike reviewer. I'm just giving my thoughts on riding the bike. You know, other people will review it properly, or have reviewed it properly. This is just me seeing what it's like and everything I do, and I like it. It's fine. Clutch is nice. I've not really tested the brakes. I don't want to test them too much because it's wet. Dash looks like the similar layout. Trips, miles per gallon. 58.9 it's on. Distance till empty fuel. Yeah, nice colour dash. Mirrors are okay. Position, I do like the position. Seat seems okay. Seat height, I can flat foot this. So seat height's okay. Not really much more to talk about. USB socket at the side there, by the look of it. We have got a bit of adjustment on one fork leg. Probably want some hand guards put in on it if you owned it yourself. Just keep a bit of wind off your hands. Maybe you'd need heated grips. I mean, I've never had heated grips, so I kind of don't miss them. I'm just playing with the modes here. Got the 3 modes. Well, 3 adjustables: traction control, SDMS, which is obviously your maps, and then ABS. Don't know if you're allowed to turn that off or not. Probably get set depending on which mode you're in. This does turn nicely. Yeah, lovely quick shifter. Doesn't seem to have the hesitation like the TT did. But we'll try that out with more of a throttle when we get to the dual carriageway. Yeah, it's a nice pickup. I don't think it's quite the same as the TT, but I might be in a lesser power mode, so I don't know which way they are. I don't really want to mess too much. Just gonna ride it as it is. And it does seem to be quite a nimble bike. You know, you can throw it around. The bars are wide enough for you to wrestle with it, throw it into corners. It's a bit more bouncy, the suspension, but obviously it's going to be longer travel and not set as firm. Well, you just ride it as the bike is. You know, I think it will crack on a bit, but it's got to remember it's not a full-on sports bike. Or yeah, this is perfect for roads like this. Six gear roll on there. It does pull quite well. Man, that's windy. I'm sort of an idiot comes on a test ride in weather like this. Give the puddle a miss. Yeah, I like this bike. And I do like the TT as well. Which one would I pick? I don't know. I do not know. I think the TT is going to be a hell of a lot more fun hooning around the back lanes. But this would be a bit more comfortable for longer distance work. You've got the bit of protection from the front screen there, but this would need handguards on it just for a bit of wind protection. I like both bikes, I do like both bikes. I like this engine. Never had a parallel twin, and to be honest I think it's spot on. It's a lovely engine. And here we are back at Millenium again. So, I'd like to say a quick thank you to Millenium Motorcycles for letting me ride the Suzuki. Really enjoyed that bike. And catch you all on the next one. Right, back on the old Gixxer. Oh god, this feels horrible and cramped after doing those test rides. Right, find my way home now.